What is up, everyone? Today we've got a very special deck. We are playing a aggressive artifact deck. So yeah, let's take a look at it. What is up, folks? Today I'm trying out something new. I've been playing a lot of Control recently, but I decided to check out this blue-white artifacts deck. This was inspired from a deck I found on Twitter. But I made quite a few changes because I felt the one that the list that I found before had a few unusual choices that didn't synergize super well with the deck. So yeah, I made a few different tweaks to it. But this is one that's been working well for me. Basically, you got a lot of early aggressive artifact creatures. Swooping Lookout is a flying vigilant creature, so it has evasion. Yotian Frontliner is a 1/1, but it buffs your other creatures and you can get it back with Unearth. Skrelv is like a protection, and Hotshot Mechanic is just a decent statted creature, 2/1, but not much more than that. We also are running the Basilica Skull Bomb, which gives us a little bit of evasion with the flying. Also draws us some cards, and it triggers our artifact matters kind of creatures. On top of that, Michiko's Reign of Truth is an awesome saga that buffs your creatures. Kind of how this deck is able to work is because of this card. Very good finisher, and very annoying for the opponents to deal with because they kind of have to kill your creatures, otherwise you swing in for like 6 or 8 damage. Ossification, a decent removal. Patchwork Automaton, another creature that's hard to remove that grows bigger and the opponent really has to deal with. Annex Sentry, removal spell on a creature, and that's also an artifact, so it synergizes, which is basically very well with everything. Unctus is a 3-mana lord, which buffs all our creatures, and sometimes gives us the ability to cycle our cards. So if we're really flooding out, you can turn some of your creatures into blue creatures, and then you get to cycle your cards, so that's decent. We're also running one Urza, just because you don't want 4 of the Unctus, so the Urza is basically a better Unctus in a lot of ways, but it does cost 4 mana, so that is the downside. Could be worth going 2 Unctus, 2 Urza. Might be something to play with, but for now I'm running 3 and 1. And then we also got the Steel Seraph, which is another good 3-drop artifact that you can play on turn 6 as well, though I don't know if I've ever played it on turn 6 in my testing, so probably mostly just a 3-drop there. Alright, that's basically it. We do have 2 Roadside Reliquary for a little bit of draw. Sometimes you can get 2 cards out of it because you do have enchantments and you have a lot of artifacts. So yeah, it's very possible. And then 12 blue sources to get our Unctus and our Urzas down. But the rest is mostly mono white. So that's it for the deck. So far, it's been very good for me, but let's see how we do on the ladder. Okay, opponent goes first. We do have, yeah, we have a decent hand. I mean, this tap land is a little bit bad, but probably okay. Oh, we got another tap land. That's a little bit annoying. No point holding back. I can't block anyway, so. But next turn we can Annex Sentry, I guess. Get rid of one of these, like the chick or something. Festival Crasher. A little bit scary. But I can get rid of this chick. Then I can block some of these other ones. I can also protect it if I need to, so I think that's alright. We can also play another one next turn. Okay, cool. Ossification is decent. Probably I just want to do another Annex Sentry though. And then we can start to do like Michiko or something. Alright, so they killed that. I wonder if that means they got a way to deal with these sentries. I think I probably shouldn't block. Likely they have another like burn spell. Okay. Prowess. Maybe Ossification and then Michiko. This sounds pretty good. I can start putting my own pressure on here. Which one do I care about less? I guess the check coming back's not that bad. The next turn I can probably Patchwork plus Skull Bomb, I guess. Or maybe I want the life gain, so maybe I'll go Steel Seraph next turn. Do I block this? If I block this, they're probably gonna kill it. But it does save me, like, let's say they Lightning Bolt my face, that's 3. Then this becomes a 2 damage, so they get 5 in. But I'm gonna swing back and gain 6 back. Okay. I think no block then. Okay, okay. That's fine. So let's go Skull Bomb plus Steel Seraph. So we can gain some life. Okay, and then we can do double. Can we do double Skull Bomb next turn? No, we can't. But we could maybe make our Steel Seraph a 5/5 and give it lifelink. We can keep getting some life. Well, they might, yeah, they might kill it here, I guess. That might be a reason to block with the Sentry this turn, because then they won't be able to kill the Steel Seraph. Okay, so they don't go for it. Interesting. So if I use this, they're probably going to blow up my Steel Seraph. I can only do this as a sorcery. I guess I still want to do it though. Yep, figures. Okay. I made the right call there. Get in for 3. And then I'll drop the Swooping Lookout. Or do I want to drop the Hot Shot? I think the Lookout. I mean, it's flying damage. Ooh, that's a good sign for us. It means they probably don't have enough, yeah. Alright, sweet. We got there. We go first. Again, tap land. A little bit annoying, but we got 2 1-drops, so I think it's perfectly fine to keep this. We are going to take some damage here. Maybe that would have been a reason to drop the Deserted Beach first, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Okay. Do I want to hold up? No, I think I just swing in a scroll. Like, I don't care if they kill this lookout. Underdog, and we got a land. So am I gonna exile this underdog, or am I gonna go like Reign of Truth? Yeah, maybe I go bomb plus... Oh, I could Unctus. Unctus worth? No, I think bomb and then Michiko on the Skrull, maybe? Is that worth? I think I don't care which one they kill. But let's put it on the Skrull. They can block if they want to block. Just saves me a removal spell if they really want to do it. Okay. Trespasser. So now let's put this on the lookout, I think. And I think I'm just gonna drop the Unctus, get in with another point of damage. And I'll just keep the Skrull as protection. We basically got lethal next turn. Okay, Shieldred is fine, I think. They're gonna attack in? No. Yeah, we lose 2, that's fine. Alright, let's see if I counted right. So we're gonna have 6 in the air. So no, not quite lethal. They'll be down to 1 and they'll go up back to 3 on their turn. Unless we draw something. Could draw 2 cards. I think it's fine. Patchwork Automaton. We did take 2 there. Trying to think if we should ossification. Guess we don't have to do it now though. If I ossification, then they won't gain life. It's probably worth it. And we still have Skrull to keep our sweeping lookout alive. Archfiend of the Dross does not win for them. Okay, then we got there. Okay, sweet. Awesome! Yeah, Skrull gets through mono black or mono colored decks, I guess. Sweet! We go first, and we got a bunch of good early game and a good 3-drop. This looks like a pretty solid hand. This is probably the best hand we've gotten so far. I kind of want to start with the Skrull, because then we'll be able to use it for protection. It's only a little bit risky if they have a cut down, but not a huge deal. They might play with Fire Us? No. Kumano. Kumano's fine. And just play everything out. Do I worry about protection? They're all about equal, so I think I just get in with the damage. We do need a blue source if we want to play our Unctus though. So that is a problem. Steel Seraph is not bad though. So, how do we want to do this? I think I want to attack with the Yotian, so I gotta give it flying. Yeah, I think. I mean, I kind of wanted lifelink, but I don't know if there was a good way for me to do it, because I would have to pay 2 life to get through there. I think I just let these both hit me, and then swing back with the life gain. They block the Steel Seraph, but there's a decent chance they have a play with fire. And I think they would have just killed it if they could. So I'm guessing they don't have the land. Okay. Okay, cool. So if they don't have land, we're in a very good spot. Do I want to draw a card? I think maybe I do. But I lose my land, so no, I don't want to do that. Alright. So let's give lifelink to the Steel Seraph, I guess. And I'll swing with these 3. Pump the Steel Seraph so I get even more life. And my Skrelv can protect my Steel Seraph. Maybe I'll double block the Darn Epicure, and if they try to kill one, then I'll Skrelv it. Okay. Oh, so that's really sweet. I mean, that's really good in this matchup, especially, so... Nice! We got there. Alright, sweet. Deck is doing well. Let's see, we got a tap land again. We do have a 1-drop and a 3-drop. I guess we can keep it, play this turn 1, this turn 2, and then one of these, hopefully turn 3. Or maybe draw if we get nothing. Definitely not a great hand. That's an interesting card back though. Wow. Metal Gear Solid or something? Pretty cool. They did mulligan, so it's probably a good sign. Okay, it's Esper. I think this is Esper Legends then. Guess it doesn't matter. They're all tapped out. Thalia. They can't attack in. We got our land. That's awesome. Do I want to get rid of this Thalia? Maybe. Yeah, let's just get rid of the Thalia. Why not? We also have Ossification. Let's get rid of the Thalia. Then if they have Rafine, it's not too bad. Oh. I had to get rid of the Skrelv. I'm dumb. Okay, that's bad. But at least, I mean, at least it's a 1/4. I can block their board. Alright, I was playing so tight up until this game. And that might cost us, to be honest. We might be okay. I mean, this hand is pretty good, so we still might be okay. I don't know if it's worth it to get rid of that Skrelv though. think we unked this. We can start swinging in with a little more damage, and our Annex is also a 2/5. Yeah, that was really bad, to be honest. If I got rid of the Scrub there, then I could have got rid of the Thalia, or yeah, even this Shieldred now. That is a little bit bad. Can I salvage this somehow? Dun dun dun. Kill Seraph. Give me some life flank or flying. I probably should just get rid of the Skrull at this point. Otherwise, I kind of can't do anything. It's not ideal though, and they might have another Skrull. But yeah, that is sad. Alright, off the top we need another removal spell, like that's gonna be really important here. I think I don't block this, just take it. I'm not gaining life. I mean, I don't really have good blocks on Shieldred anyway, but yeah. Michiko is something. Michiko is something. Might be able to erase them with this. If they have counterspell, that's kind of bad. I assume they have maybe a Wandering Emperor? They're gonna go back up to 8. They didn't play anything. What does that mean? They had 5 mana open, they didn't play anything. They thought I was going to try to remove their creature, and they wanted to hold up the plaza. So they passed their whole turn from that? Fennec.
In the 1970s, New York graffiti, rapping, and breaking became the prime expressions of a new young people subculture called hip-hop. Generally, you think what you hear on
6 damage, then 8 with the Shieldred. If I block it, then they'll probably cast this as a 3/2. Oh, I think I just let these both go through. Or I guess I could block it. Unless they have Igandro. This was an 8/8 last time, right? It would be 7 damage plus potentially 2, 9. They're gonna be at 10. I think I just don't block this. Crazy as that seems, I think I just let it go through. Because if they have some way to kill my creatures, I don't have lethal anymore. Okay. So oh, they gain 2 life from the wedding announcement. Okay. I'm at 4. Wait, I still have a lethal because I can give flying to one of my other creatures, right? Yeah. Yeah, I almost just died there. But I do win. Ooh, okay. So it would have been much easier if I hadn't made that mistake early on, but still managed to get out of that. Shows you the deck is somewhat resilient. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So I think let's end there. 4 wins in a row. Pretty good. And yeah, let's talk about it. All right, yeah, that's it for the games for today. So this is the deck that we played, as you saw, and it did well. You know, in the games that I've just played for recording, it went 4-0, ranking me up pretty quickly, almost to diamond. And the win rate overall from my untapped is around 70%, so it's very respectable. I also saw that the person who shared this list said they had about a 75% win rate with it when they were testing it out. Of course, I mentioned I switched a few cards up, but yeah, it seems pretty solid. I think kind of the secret is it's just very solid against the aggro lists. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the enchantment deck, where yes, the creatures are a little bit smaller than the aggro decks, but because of the synergy and the life gain, you can outpace the aggro decks. So I think Steel Seraph is very important against that. Maybe you do want to go to 4. The original list did have 4 of these, and I think the life gain is pretty important to having you win those matchups. So I'm not sure what to cut to put in another Steel Seraph, but probably a good call. I do really like the Skrelv. I added the Skrelv in here. Wasn't originally in the list. I think that's been very good for me, so I wouldn't change that. What else? This Skull Bomb one is also very good. Often that flying +2/+2 is enough to finish the game. So definitely that's a rockstar card right there. Maybe you can remove one of these 1-drops and add one more Steel Seraph, or maybe you could get rid of the Urza. I found Urza to be pretty good, but I mean it does die to a cut down, which is a little bit unfortunate. But since it's a 4-mana play, a lot of times they've already used the cut down previously, so or if you have a Skrelv down, they can't kill it because you have protection. I still think it's good. Yeah, so anyway, this is kind of the core deck, and it was working well, so you can feel free to play around with it a little bit more if you want. But I think Steel Seraph is very strong, and the life gain helps you to win against aggro. Skrelv also very good against more controlling decks like mono black to give you protection from their removal spells. And you have a lot of flying, so even though the board might get kind of gummed up, or they might play Archfiend of the Dross, that giant 6/6 creature. If you can just block enough, you don't even have to win, because they're gonna get their counters down to 0, and then when it gets to 0, you win the game. I even had that happen before. So just try to think about how there's different ways you can win. You don't necessarily have to like be the most aggressive deck. Gaining enough life can stall you out enough that you win. Blocking their Archfiends can help you win. Getting through with the can't be blocked from Skrelv can help you win. And you know, the Unctus has the ability to cycle your land sometimes. There's just a lot of, it's pretty flexible, I would say. If you can get a Michigos, that can swing the game back in your favor, even if you're losing sometimes. So it's not one-dimensional, which I think makes it a little bit better than a lot of other aggro decks out there, but still a very interesting style of deck. So yeah, it's solid. It's doing great for me. Like I said, about a 70% win rate so far. And yeah, deck is good. Go out there, try it out, have some fun. Till next time, see ya.